Welcome back to Girl It's Glitter, where we take care of our mental health. Okay, let's get into it. I'm getting tired and I'm getting really concerned with the way that society is trying to normalize anything and everything. Like, I get it. Let's normalize pineapples on pizza. Let's normalize guys wearing clear nail polish. Let's normalize, kids watching TV after 5 p.m. Okay, I'm here for it. Let's normalize it. But when we're trying to normalize, like I just left my human sexuality class, and we were talking about how, like, what is it called? Anyways, some subtype of something, and it was basically men who, or like women, but in that example we're talking about men who expose themselves like in front of school kids, like who wait for kids to come out and then they expose themselves, because they're feeling powerless, and if they do that in front of women might just dismiss them or not give them who's calling me right now? Okay, anyways, back to what we were saying. Women might like dismiss them or not make them feel powerful or whatever, give them the satisfaction that they're looking for. But kids will give them that like wow factor, that shock factor, that oh my God, look at that 2-inch, and that'll make them feel like big boss man. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of like pedophilia. Like, why are you doing that to kids? And my professor was like, no, it's not the same as pedophilia. This is very different, which in a way it's like, I get it, but also I don't get it. This is just men who want to feel powerful, who want to feel something. And I was like, if you are a man and you want to feel powerful, why don't you powerfully go make some money? Why don't you powerfully go to the gym and go get strong, and then go to women then and flex your money and flex your muscles, and they will look at you and they will be impressed. Why are we over here exposing ourselves to kids to feel powerful? Anyways, and I said that. When I said that, he was like, oh no, we can't say that. We don't know what that man has been through. We got to think about, how they were raised. And it's like, I get it. As a future counselor, it's like, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be like, I understand. But if you're a pedophile, I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, I understand. And then it was like, why are we trying to normalize that? But we can't normalize men getting their stuff together and getting their money and getting stronger and going to the actual therapist and getting help. Why are we not normalizing all the things that could make society better? And why are we normalizing all the things that would make society go even lower? Why are we normalizing all the wrong things and literally not looking at all the right options that we can do, that we can normalize and do to uplift society and the community and the people? Another example was naturalism, something like that. And it was basically where people feel like, oh, I'm gonna be myself, so I'm gonna walk fully naked. This is who I am. This is how God created me. There is no shame in my beer belly that's flopping on the floor. There's no shame in that. Let me be me. Okay, be you. And put a shirt on. Like, why does it... And I was like, so now if we wear clothes, if we're dressing ourselves, then it means we're ashamed of our bodies, of ourselves? Well, yeah, in a sense, because, modesty, in the Bible, it tells us that, you cover ourselves because you're supposed to be ashamed of your body. And so it's like, so God created you, then told you to be ashamed of yourself, and wear clothes. And that's a whole other thing. That's what the Bible, like, I'm a Muslim. I don't know nothing about the Bible except that there are many, 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 many different versions and authors and updates. So I'm not going to speak on that. I don't know which one to speak on. I'm not, like, educated when it comes to that. But that's what they shared with me. And it's like, yeah, let's normalize not wearing clothes. Let's normalize being naked. Or check me out. Let's normalize loving ourselves and accepting our beer bellies and our flaws and the way God created us and still wear pants. Let's accept the fact that I'm not perfect, that I have stretch marks and I have scars and discoloration and all these things with a shirt on. That does not cancel out this. And it's like literally just a tad bit, just a little tiny bit upsetting me and getting to me, because it's like, where are we leading society to? Where are we leading society to? Where? This trash or that trash? Or this bigger trash right here? Where are we headed as people? And it's like, okay, human sexuality. We talk about disorders, we talk about different sexualities, LGBTQ TV, like all of that. That's fine, right? Do you, boo, whatever, rainbow flag, wave it right and left. Okay, great. But then it's like, there are some things that we can say and point out and say, hey, this is not looking right. This look is kind of looking like a disorder. Let's handle it. Let's take a closer look at it, instead of saying, yeah, but this hurts nobody, so it's fine. I get it. Not everything needs to physically hurt someone, but it might mean that you're physically hurt and something's wrong up here. So we need to, and that mindset is hurting somebody mentally. I'm being hurt right now. I'm hurt right now. I'm physically, mentally, and emotionally getting affected. Because I was in class, right? And then now we're talking about transvestitism, some ism. And it's where a straight man is a man who's straight and who wears male clothes and who, identifies as a big macho man. But here's the secret. He wears feminine underwear. He wears female undergarments. He gets off on that. And it's like, oh, but I'm still a man. Honey, you're either in denial, or you need help, or you need to come out as something, or start your transitioning journey or something. But for you to dress as a man, right? But then for your underwear and for your chest or whatever, you wear like a flat bra and a laced underwear or what? And it's like you get off on that. I'm a little concerned. Yes, when I'm dealing with you, I can't see that you're wearing a leopard thong. True, facts. This is not affecting me. But if we dig deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, we're gonna find out that there's something wrong up here, one way or another. Because it's just not aligning with what you say you are and who you are. If that's part of your LGBTQ that's fine. Be that, do that, say that, so we know you're part of that group. I'm not mad about it. Hey, where did you get that thong from? Is the elasticity on it good? Does it shrink in the dryer? Hey, share your thong experience with me. That's fine. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you. You're judging you. And that's why you're wearing your leopard thong under your clothes as a man and you don't want anyone to see it. Yeah. No, but real talk, you guys. What's going on? What's going on? What are we gonna do? What are we trying to normalize next? Alhamdulillah. I'm concerned. Like, now we have a problem with wearing clothes? Now wearing clothes is somehow hating ourselves? And the example was like, oh, well, when we're kids, we run around naked. And then suddenly we at 6, 7 years old, we start covering ourselves and like, and it's like, yeah, we do that. Because, yeah, we do that. Not because we were programmed to, even though that's what was implying, like, oh, people start saying cover up and cover up. And first of all, when you love yourself and when you honor yourself, you clothe yourself nicely, you protect yourself. Clothes are not just clothes to hide your fat belly. Clothes are not just clothes to hide your stretch marks. And first of all, I don't even know why we view stretch marks as like a flaw. I love stretch marks. Go on, leopard cheetah. I'm not mad about it. Anyways. And it's like, it's getting to a point, y'all. It's getting to a point. And I just seem, I'm like the only student in class out of like 17, 18 students. I'm the only one in class that's like, you know what? No, we should pause here and take a look at this and see what's going on. No, wait, what about this? What about this? What about that? Everybody else. Yes, clothes are a sign of self-hate. Yes, we should walk around naked. Yes, the biker girl that lifts up her shirt, bam, at the bar to get free drinks from the guys. She doesn't know she's doing that for attention and she's just doing it to feel free. Girl, if you want to feel free, go swim in a lake. Go skydiving. Paint on a canvas with your toes. Using your toes. I don't know. Do something, but you feel free when you lift up your shirt and you show your bosoms to strangers, and then you get a shot of tequila. That makes you feel free. That's freedom. What a freedom. What a freedom. Anyways, all I'm saying is if you're watching this video, let's tighten these screws. Let's get to thinking and don't just normalize everything that they're trying to normalize. I'm telling you, because what day is it today? The 28th, 27th of May, of April? They're going to normalize pedophilia. And they're going to somehow make sense of it. They're somehow going to make it seem like it's just another part of the LGBTQRX, WX, Y, and Z. And it's like, yes, the gays and the lesbos, and they've been here since the beginning of time, right? Okay, we know that. We can accept that. But now, you're going to come at me and you're going to say people who are attracted to children are normal and we should not be concerned because, first they want to feel powerful. What's next class going to be? Love is love? You can't help who you love? No, you can't, but I can help by putting you in jail. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. No. I can't do this. I can't do this. Please. for the sake of you and the sake of society and community and to be humans. Let's think using our brains, actual brains. Please. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and tell me one thing that you're getting tired of. Or tell me one thing that's getting normalized that we shouldn't be normalizing. Literally everything is getting so normalized except normalizing speaking your thoughts. Somebody's gonna watch this video and is gonna be like, oh, cancel her, that's not okay. Why? Normalize me being real. Normalize glitter.